Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have just found this channel for the very first time, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will get twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you've been guided here for a reason. I find everyone who is brought here is usually for a purpose. So either way, thank you for stopping by. And if you stick around and become part of this community, it will be so lovely to have you. So thank you either way. And thank you to everyone as always for all the love, for all the comments, all the beautiful messages you send to me, everything you do for this channel, everything you do for me as a person to help me grow and evolve, and for giving me the chance to bring through these beautiful messages, but also being able to understand from my perspective that I'm on the journey as well, which is so nice that so many people have reached out to me and saying, that you're so grateful that I've been sharing the last few days a bit more. So and I will talk more about that in a moment before I move into the reading. So, and it could be game changing for some of you what I'm about to say, but until that moment I'm going to just bring forward my opening circle of light. And already I'm chiming, so it's time. Bring forward my circle of light to open out this circle, and then we'll have a chat before I begin the message. So let's do it. So calling in heavenly ancestors and spirit guides and the archangels of love and light and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light, I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the twin flame and divine collective, please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the twin flame and divine collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the highest and greatest good at all times of the twin flame and divine collective. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. So you might hear my magpie friends are back. They're just coming into the tree now. There is one, I don't know if you can see them or not. I don't know if you might see some of them over, maybe they can't see them yet. You will hear them. They just sound like little mini machine guns. I don't know why I'm speaking quietly, but because I know they come in and sleep in here at night now, so I'm trying to not disturb their bedtime too much. But yes, so the reason I want to speak quickly before we get into this message, and I have an actual message to bring through before I get any cards out. So some of you has been sending me some messages about what I shared a couple of nights ago. And I just want to say, and I don't think I've explained it very well for some people, because I know some of you get it and you understood what I was trying to say, but some of you got a bit panicked. Now, when I was talking about releasing my memories of the past as well, releasing all my good memories as well as the negative ones, it's not like any kind of, Harry Potter stuff where someone's a wand and pulling the memories out your mind, or no one's going to show up on your front doorstep and flash you like Men in Black. It's nothing like that. I wasn't talking about literally losing your memories or giving your memories away. Nothing like that. So I'm going to explain in the best way I can, without dragging on this big long message, because I really want to get to the message for you guys. So I say feel free to skip if you wish, but the reason why I brought up a couple of nights ago about me realising I was kind of stuck in the memories of the past, it was because I am quite proud to say I'm a really fast manifester. Over the last few years, I have manifested every single thing I've hoped to manifest for myself. I wanted to manifest financial stability for my family and I. I did that. I manifested organising spiritual retreats. I've managed to do that. Manifesting, bringing in my soul family and bringing in more people who understood me, more people I could hang out with and spend time with. and more people that I could actually connect with all over the world, that I would actually feel connected to, my soul group from every single corner of the world. And I have manifested that. And I wanted to manifest all the right people in towards my channel, and I feel I've done that. And I also started manifesting about 2 years ago, the day that would come where people were going to be messaging me saying my person had reached out to me. That was also what I've been trying to manifest for the Twin Flames and the Divine Collective. People actually saying, yes, my person's back, because I was really trying to manifest healed divine feminines everywhere. And I really feel that now that I'm getting all these messages, it's like, yes, I've been hoping for this moment. This is why I've been working towards, trying to help the divine feminine heal and things like that. And not just me, many other readers, amazing readers and channelers out there who's trying to do the same. So I'm proud to say I am a fast manifester because of my faith. I put something out there and I have faith it's going to happen, and it does. Even down to, and I just want to show you this. 2 years ago, I wrote down I was going to go out in a boat and I was going to be with the dolphins on a boat. And this little dolphin here, and only a couple of weeks ago, which a lot of you will have seen from my Instagram, I was out in a boat and the dolphins came right over to the boat. So I manifested a chance to go out in a boat and see the dolphins up close, and they actually came right up to the side of the boat where I was sitting. So that is what I manifested. So the reason why a couple of days ago I started to have a deep reflection moment, because I was so excited for everyone else. And I was like, yes, everyone's hearing from their person, everything's going exactly as it should, everything's working out for people. And I was feeling overjoyed. And then I started thinking to myself, right, wait a minute, so, I can manifest this, I can manifest stability, I can manifest soul family, I can manifest, more time with my children, more stability for my family. I can manifest all these things. So why am I manifesting the relationship I want? What am I doing wrong for that? Because I realised I was manifesting everything else in my life. And that made me then spend some time reflecting and going within and trying to figure it out. And it clicked. It was like a light bulb moment. As soon as I was connecting with my guides and asking them, about if I'm blocking myself in some way, because, I know I can manifest everything else so quickly through my faith and everything. And so why am I feeling so blocked when it comes to my relationships, my romantic relationships? And that's when the answer came through. Because I definitely put too much weight on my happy memories from the past, almost like I'm trying to recreate. And when we're in creator mode right now, this is a most powerful time for us. We're in creator mode where we're focusing on what we do want in the future, what we want to have in the future. So if you're focusing too much on the memories of the past, you can't go back there. You can't go back there. You can't do the same thing over again. So if you're focusing too much on your memories of the past, that's almost like you saying you're trying to manifest the past again, and you're going to keep repeating, and the same thing's going to keep happening. And that was a game changer for me. When my guide said that to me, they said, you have to stop focusing on the good memories of the past, because you're focusing too much on those moments that made you feel connected, and all those things you feel when you're with your twin. You feel connected, you feel that deep sense of love and connection and familiarity and home. And sometimes I would, when I needed that extra support, I would think back to the memories of being with my masculine, the moments where I'd be in his arms, or the moment we'd just be lying there still, just lying, talking to each other, lying in the bed and stuff. All those kind of things I would focus on just to give me strength, when actually my masculine has never left me. He's never left my side. He's always been part of me. And that's what clicked inside me, because I thought, hold on. Me thinking about all the good moments we shared to give me strength is actually keeping me stuck in the past. And see, the last couple of days where I had that realisation, it's been game changing for me. Because now I'm focusing on I'm focusing on making visions of the future. I'm focusing now on where I want to go with my person for dinner, where I want to spend time, where I want to go for vacation. I'm now focusing on all the things in the future that I want. And all the visions I've had and all the dreams I've had, I'm focusing on them now, because the past has been beautiful. It's been a learning experience. I'll always have those beautiful memories, but that's where they should stay now, in the past and in my heart always. So I just want to make that clear. I'm not telling people you're going to literally give away your memories. Nothing like that. It's more about, from the manifestation point of view, we want to manifest the future. We don't want to keep manifesting from the past. And that's all I was trying to say. So I just want to make that very, very clear. And now I can go into the message. So let's do it. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Now, they're all still sitting there. During my meditation, I heard two worlds are merging together. Now, this could be you and your person. You could come from completely different backgrounds, or this is literally energetically two worlds coming together. It could be, I just heard two worlds are merging together. Two worlds are merging together. Now I'm hearing the song Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John. God rest her beautiful soul. So Hopelessly Devoted to You is coming through. In fact, I'm going to put my chime back under the table. Hopelessly Devoted to You is coming through. And what else? So I just heard someone could be about to be reimbursed. Now, someone could be about to get reimbursement for something. Could be a lawsuit or something like that. Someone hasn't given up on this connection. So although someone's been silent, someone hasn't given up yet. Now, I want to try and figure out what the two worlds are merging together means, whether that is quite literally there's two worlds merging together right now in the universe, or whether this you and this person who are come from very different backgrounds. Did you hear that sound out there? I don't know, they're making a very strange sound. Or it could be, so either you and this person who come from completely different worlds. Maybe one's in the public eye, maybe one's a celebrity, one's not, something like that. Two worlds are coming together here. Two worlds are merging together. That's what I heard. The movie Rambo with Sylvester Stallone. I just saw the movie Rambo, so someone could be watching Rambo, or someone could love that movie, or someone could be, feeling like they're in that kind of energy where they're having to fight for their life at times. I'm just seeing Sylvester Stallone with the headband, and so the movie Rambo. I just heard technical difficulties. So someone could be having technical difficulties right now with their computer, with their Wi-Fi, with their TV. Or maybe your person hasn't been in touch because they've been dealing with technical difficulties. If they, like maybe this is their way of contacting you and maybe they're not been able to or something. And it's so strange, I've got a load of magpies sitting out there, but I'm seeing a raven in my mind's eye as well. So ravens could be significant. I'm also, I don't know why I'm hearing like, oh, that card came out. I just have to say things that I hear, but I heard the Archbishop of Canterbury, so I don't know if someone's watching something on the news about the Archbishop of Canterbury right now, or maybe someone stays near there or something. I'm seeing some sacred geometry in my mind's eye now. So someone could have a real strong connection to Archangel Metatron, or someone likes to draw mandalas or something like that. You might like to colour in the colouring book of the mandalas and things like that. Because I'm seeing those kind of sacred geometry kind of mandala shapes in my mind's eye. Okay, so the first card that came out is Resilience, card 37. And it's strange, this came out not long after I was talking about Rambo. And you know, I haven't seen that movie for years, but I remember him being pretty unstoppable, pretty resilient, let's say, pretty resilient. I mean, I can't remember, but I think he took on hundreds of people, didn't he? And he overcome. So I just want to get a rough idea. Now, this is definitely something that you've brought through from past lives as well. So let's see why this is so significant for you or this person in this lifetime. Let me see what number that is again. 37. Okay, so let me just, because I'm just wanting to pull on the overall energy, and I'm going to get some other cards in a moment, but I just want to really try and understand a bit more about this energy that's coming through. So everlasting flow. This card indicates an ability to be reborn from your ashes, to pick yourself up and move forward despite the difficulties on your path. Depending on how the resilience card is positioned in the spread, obviously we're not got a spread yet, you'll be able to determine whether it's a sign of potentialities you need to acquire, or a message that you need to adapt a particular new attitude. So it says, so yeah, it's literally just saying that there's something, and this could have been something you've been kind of going through the motions of in past lives, but you know, this, if you look at this person's all cracked, but they're still standing strong. They have come through so much. I mean, they're full of cracks, but yet they're still there. They're still complete. They're still whole. So there's definitely something come through that you or your person, you have overcome a lot and shown such amazing resilience and strength throughout. Anything else want to come through here? So self-confidence. So I feel that whatever the energy of this is that's coming through here, there has been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of reason to doubt yourself, a lot of reasons to doubt your journey, a lot of reasons to doubt your connection possibly as well. But again, if it's something that's come through from past lives, because this is like an Akashic Records Oracle deck, it's definitely something that you're fixing or you're healing in this lifetime. So let's see, the self-confidence card. It said this card invites you to believe in your true potential, abilities, and your omnipotence. So the teachers are telling you now to believe in yourself in order to finally achieve your full potential. So I feel that in a past life and in this life, you have definitely had to overcome a lot of blows and hardship, either you or your person, maybe both of you. And it's only made you stronger. You know, you've been glued back together more times than you can probably count on one hand or two hands. But it's made you more confident, and it's made you stronger, and it's made you more resilient, and it could have knocked your confidence, it could have taken you down, but it hasn't. It's only made you rise even stronger like the phoenix. So let's see, anything else you want to bring through overall energy before I pull a few other cards? So letting go. Now if you look at this person is floating down between two very high buildings on nothing but a little, it's like an oak leaf or something there, and they're in this little protected bubble. They know that they're between two high-rise buildings, and they know that they could fall at any moment. but they're in this little protected bubble. And it's almost like, you know, they're protected through nature, through Mother Earth. So there's definitely something coming through about that. You have definitely had a lot of protection and love around you as you've healed from something here. So it says, letting go leads you back to acceptance. And when you accept, you recognize that all success or failures are all success or failures or not your solo responsibility. So it's just saying all successes and failures are not your sole responsibility. You have things to experience and lessons to understand, and failures enable you to learn so much more, if not more than your successes ever do. So there's something coming through here very strongly. Now, this could definitely be a masculine energy, or you and your masculine that have both experienced this. But there's something, I do feel like someone is clearly devoted to you, with hopefully devoted coming through to you. And obviously, someone had a big lesson to learn here about, and I've been speaking about this a lot, about releasing all the negative views you have around yourself, all the negative opinions that have allowed you to, you know, believe those things about yourself. But what I love about this energy is whatever you've gone through, whatever you've experienced, it's only made you more confident. It's only made you rise and become even more, I just feel even more magnetic. Even, yeah, the balance card on the bottom when I stop shuffling. It's made you even more magnetic. It's made you even more attractive to people now. Because sometimes you have to go through the darkest times to really fully appreciate the light. And I feel whoever I'm connecting to here, you have definitely done that. You've been through the darkest times. You've come out the other side. But it's only given you more confidence in your abilities, more confidence in your way you handle life in general, I feel. So I don't know who this is for yet. We'll connect through in a moment. Give me one more card about this person and everything, or this group of energies. Okay. So taking stock and savior complex. So taking stock card came out first. It's card 14. So taking stock. Oh, no, sorry, savior complex came out first. That was 14. This card indicates that for your own detriment, you are drowning in empathy by utilizing the other cards in the spread. No, that's not true. So taking stock, so you're basically drowning in your own empathy. So I want to just find out what this taking stock card means, because I feel it come out together. So taking stock. In a work-related reading, this card can evoke the idea of taking stock of your skills and gaining perspective, or your needs and desires not being met, depending on the other card. So this tells me people pleaser. Someone who you're drowning in empathy, you're taking on everyone else's burdens, and you're not taking stock of what your own needs and desires are. So maybe this is something to do from past lives as well, where you've literally, you or this person have just been taking on everyone else's burdens and not, you know, not really allowing yourself to evolve or grow. Because in this lifetime, I feel you have evolved. You have went through some sort of change and you have grown in confidence from it. But I feel in the past, there was a lot of burdens here, and you were putting your own needs and desires behind you. You weren't putting them as a priority, or this is someone you're connected to. So let me just find out a bit more. Let's dig a little deeper. But this is definitely someone, I do feel this person, whoever I'm connecting to here, there are so many flaws this person has seen in themselves. So like if you ask this person, now this could be you or your person, I'm feeling someone listing off all their flaws, like why you wouldn't want to be with me. you know, I'm lazy, I don't do this, I'm, you know, I can't commit. They were giving you a list of reasons why they weren't good enough for you. Or this is you who's been, you know, giving lots of reasons why you're single, why you haven't met your person yet, because, you know, I'm this, I'm that, and the other. I'm just feeling someone is now realising that they have been putting too much weight on the negative list about themselves. You know how you write a positive list and a negative list? And I just feel you've had a really short list of positives about yourself or this person, and then a huge big list of negatives. And I feel now that's changing. There's some sort of something balancing out now where someone is realising, you know, I am X, Y, and Z, and I'm not all these things. So I definitely feel this is someone who's overcome a lot. They've grown in confidence. They have definitely left behind old ways of thinking about themselves. And also they've stopped trying to please everyone else. This is someone who's now prioritising their own needs, their own wants, their own desires. And that's what I feel coming through. And, you know, there's definitely, and with that two worlds merging, it could definitely, as I say, be you and this person come from completely different walks of life, and maybe that's why it's going to be such a challenge to bring the two worlds together or something. Or maybe, as I say, this could be literally energetically for us all right now. So let's get into the message. So playfulness, Woodstock, New York. So the energy of Woodstock, I love this card because this is just saying it's a time not to take things so seriously. You know, it's a time just to let loose, to be more free. And I feel that this person is definitely becoming more liberal in their thinking. They have, I feel like this person was very serious. You know, and it could have been because of all the stuff they've been through. You know, there could have been someone who is very much always victim mentality. You know, oh, you don't know what I've been through, you don't know what I've dealt with, you don't know, you know, there's always something. There's been a death in the family, or there's been, you know, someone's got an illness, I'm having to look after them, or there's always something. You know, someone who likes to always just be in constant victim mentality. And I feel this is someone now who's coming out of that. They're being more upbeat and more positive around life. And New York could be significant as well. Maybe some of you were born around Woodstock. Who knows? So, what else is coming through here, please? Patience, under the Bodhi tree in northern India. So, it's taken a while for someone to realise this about themselves, I feel. Now, I still don't know yet if I'm connecting more to the feminine or masculine, or if this is just for everyone overall. But it really has taken a bit of time here to fully understand that they have been taking life too seriously. And all those knocks, the blows, all the hardships, all the, you know, obstacles, they have only made someone stronger. And I think now they're seeing that. They're no longer looking back at their past and going, oh, that was all hardship, that was all, you know, to cause me pain and hardship. I think they're now looking back at it and going, okay, well, I can start to see the humour in it now. I can understand why everything was done that way. And I just feel that someone is now seeing the journey in a more light-hearted way. But with the patience card, it really has taken this person a long time to overcome. And I do feel there's been a lot of darkness around this person, maybe their community, their family. Yeah, courage, exactly. This person has had a lot of resilience and courage, and I really feel this is a strong individual, and that's why they may have been so serious. And that's probably why they were listing all the reasons why they shouldn't be with you, because, you know, I'm broken. You saw that cracks on that face of the woman. I'm broken. I'm no good to anyone. I feel that. But the courage card is here. Vikings in the New World, so someone could have a lot of Norse connections. You could be from a Nordic region now, or you feel a strong connection to the Vikings. But the courage card, and if you look at that boat it's going through, I mean, the waves are actually higher than the boat, and it's that faith over fear thing, isn't it? You know, where you just have to trust you're going to make it through the waters despite how high the waves are, despite the choppy waters. So give me a couple more cards here before I throw some tarot. Stability. And it says the back, I can never say that, baobab tree in Africa. I'm sure someone came through about that recently. So this is all about stability and how I think this is like the oldest, apparently the oldest tree in civilization. I'm going to read that card actually, just, have I got the book? No, I haven't, sugar. But there's something about that tree, and it's just, so this is just saying, look how, if you look how strong and sturdy that trunk of that tree is, and how powerful it looks. It just looks like it's going nowhere. Like no matter how many strong winds, and you know, it's probably out in an open land there where wind and stuff like that could really really blow over or blow out the ground, but it's sturdy. And I feel that's what this person, they're having courage to get that stability back into their life. Oh, this card come out on its own. Vast vistas, the nomads, and the steppes of Mongolia. So this is someone now who's seeing the future. They're looking at the future. They're seeing there could be potential future here. And I love, see how it's got the stag up in the sky here. That masculine energy. But also this is just someone who can actually see, they can actually look ahead at the future now. And I don't feel like this person could look ahead to the future before. Give me one more card from here, please. Reflection. Mount Shasta in California. So again, California, Mount Shasta could be significant here. And I love that beautiful moon frequency there too. So this is someone who's really taken time to reflect. And that's probably why it's taken a bit of time now. I keep on feeling this person is hopelessly devoted to you. This person, I just feel this person really needs you to know that. They're hopelessly devoted to you. They have taken time here to figure something out. But this person really has been, I feel, I just keep on seeing the cracks on that face, and I just keep on thinking this person has been broken. They have dealt with a lot, but it has made them stronger. And I feel there's definitely something I feel about this person. I mean, they could love watching Rambo movies, whoever this person is, because they might think, wow, it's just the way he keeps going. Like even when he's been knocked down, he still keeps going, you know. And maybe that's why this person just enjoys watching those kind of movies, because of the sheer resilience. But I do, and maybe that's my guides just showing me that this person has literally taken on a lot and single-handedly overcome it all. So we'll find out a bit more about who this person is in a moment. I am enough. So this is definitely someone who has very much struggled with their confidence because of what they've been through, without a doubt. And I'm seeing, yeah, Master Alchemist. So violet flame activation. So I'm seeing someone in a cave and they're kind of putting their head out like this. So this is someone who's definitely withdrawn themselves from society, withdrawn themselves from their community, and they're just, you know, almost like checking to make sure there's no one about so they can leave their cave now and again. So I feel the patience and something, this person has definitely had a lot of reflection to do, taken a lot of time to really understand their journey and everything they've gone through, and to really focus on their own self-worth. Now you got that card of the hero complex, or whatever it was, the savior complex, and taking stock, and they come out together for a reason, because I feel like this person was always putting everyone else's needs before theirs, and it really burdened this person, weighed them down, because I feel they were constantly betrayed by the people that they were always putting themselves out there for. Now, as I say, this could be divine feminine or divine masculine, but the violet flame is here, and that means that something has been transmuting, something has been changing, and some sort of negative cloud around this person or group of people is being dispersed. Yeah, and the harmonizing card in the bottom, something is balancing out and harmonizing again. Rebirth. Personal freedom is unleashed. So this person, and look what is on the bottom. The King. Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine has been reborn. They've been reborn and activated this beautiful alchemy within themselves with the violet flame, possibly connected to Saint Germain. But also it's making all the negative doubts and fears they had around themselves disappear. Give me a couple more. One with self. So, and look at the blossoming there. So look at that. If you look there on the front of the card, there's something really beautiful coming through here with that lotus energy. And I told you someone has to go through the darkness to really embrace the light, and that is a lotus flower to a T. It has to grow and bloom in the darkness before it can fully come out in the light. I mean, it literally grows in the darkest parts of the seabed or the riverbed or wherever they like to grow. But then they embrace the light. And I that's what I love about them. And the breakthrough cards on the bottom. So it says processing all the karmic debris. And I've just put it under the violet flame, and this is what the violet flame does. The violet flame removes all the karmic debris from your auric field. All the old cords, all the old negativity, all the old replays that you've been stuck in, the karmic loops, etc., etc. The patterns, the old way of doing things that you've carried on from past lives. You know, like, because I do feel like this person has been loyal to people who have let them down. And I feel that's maybe why this person thought they might do the same to you. Because no one's ever, you know, it's almost like because no one's ever been there for them, they don't know if they can fully be there for you, that type of thing. Give me two more cards from here and I'm going to pull a few tarot. So awareness, crystal clear vision. So this is someone who is now seeing things clearly. Now if you'll put that card on the side, that looks like an eye. Looks like a third eye there. So this is someone who has definitely had their third eye completely open. They can now see clearly. They have crystal clear vision. And that is what's creating this breakthrough. And I feel this person's now understanding the reason why they met you. They're understanding that everything with you happened for a reason. Look at that, spiritual awakening just as I said that. So that's what I was feeling. It says shift or be shifted. So this person is now understanding they met you for a reason. They met you to awaken them to the truth and bring them complete clarity here on their journey. Give me one more for the twin flame energy, please. Twin flame energy, please and thank you. So speak your truth, express yourself. Now this is communication coming in and truth. And so funny, last night for the first time in ages I decided to put on my turquoise bracelet, and today when I was getting dressed I decided to choose my aqua coloured top. Everyone knows I connect through with colour therapy every single day. So I felt communication is so important right now for the masculines. Because a lot of them have been communicating, which has been brilliant. But a lot of them are still finding that little bit of courage within themselves to do that. So definitely there's some sort of masculine energy here that's gone through a rebirth in this beautiful, auspicious new moon in Leo. It really has changed something, changed the dynamic for many of you, but for this energy in particular. So let me get a few messages from this person. I'll pull some tarot, and then I'm going to I'll pull an oracle card at the end. So let me see. Tell me, give me a few messages that are connecting up with this energy that's coming through here. Tell me what's come through. I want you to enjoy your life. So this person definitely pushed you away. This person, as I said, they were giving you a whole list of reasons why you don't want me. This person was giving you a whole list of reasons why you don't want me. They never gave you any reasons why you should want them. You know, you don't want to be with me because I'm old. My back gets sore. You know, I can't drive anymore because of my bad hip. I don't know what this was, but this person gave you a lot of reasons why you do not want to be with me, because they didn't want to hold you back. They didn't want to hold you back in life. And that's why I was feeling this is someone who, and you know, if this is someone that's connected to these two worlds merging together, you and this person definitely have lived very, very different lifestyles in some way. As I say, one could be famous, one could be, you know, religious, one could be, you know, look, I just mean there's complete opposite ends of the spectrums here. Complete opposite ends. One could be a gothic, one could be, you know, love bright colours, I don't know. But I'm just saying there's something very different here, and maybe I'm going to ask what the two worlds merging together, because it could just mean energetically right now for us all that's what we're going through, but I'll ask that in a moment. But I want to find out a bit more here. I am ascending. So your person is definitely going through their ascension process, and you might be feeling that. You might be feeling their symptoms. You might be feeling slight head pressure, pressure around here, tingling on your top of your head. You could feel some stiffness around your neck and your shoulders, if they're getting like causal chakra cleansing and stuff. So just all these things could be affecting you as well. But someone is ascending. Someone is working through the wounds, the past life lessons. Someone is making a lot of progress here, I feel, on their journey, and they just really want you to know how devoted they are to you, because that's what came through first. Yeah, see, you are amazing. This person is truly devoted to you. I mean, the only reason this person is keeping their distance is because they felt broken. That's all I can tell you. But they're healing. Yeah, see, I want to be strong like you. You are amazing. I want to be strong like you. This person values your strength, your courage, the way you have been resilient. And they want to be like you. They want to have that same strength and resilience that you have always shown. And I do feel that they're trying to be the best version of themselves before they can return to you. Now, this isn't everyone's story. And as I said last night, and I'll say again, you always have to use discernment. It's not everyone's story. But you'll know if it's your story, because, you know, feel it in your heart. You have to feel it in your heart space. You know, if this is someone that you know is a bit broken and they were giving you numerous reasons why they shouldn't be with you, I want to make it up to you. So I feel this person spent more time sabotaging things with you than actually enjoying their connection with you, than actually enjoying their time with you. And that's what I feel very, very prominently coming through. This is someone who spent more time sabotaging than actually enjoying. And they're now looking back going, you know, I should have just enjoyed the moment. I should have enjoyed being in that moment with them, rather than just always worrying about not being good enough. You know, so this is someone who knows they should have savoured the moment with you rather than sabotaging the moment with you. And I'm just hearing, I am listening to my guidance now. I want to make it right. This person is listening to their guidance. They are listening now to their divine guidance. They're taking that guidance from your higher self. You know, I feel that they're feeling more connected to you than ever before, than any physical relationship could ever have given them this connection. They feel it now on a much deeper level. And they're taking, I just heard I'm listening to my guidance. They're taking their guidance now. Okay. There we go. I knew it all along. So this person is now confirming they knew they love you when they met you. They knew they had a divine spark with you. They knew it all along. But they were not in a good place themselves. As I say, their energy came through, you know, the resilience and the savior complex and taking stock of their life and stuff like that. This person's someone who definitely put everyone else's needs before theirs. And now they're admitting, I knew all along I had a divine connection, but I just wasn't in the right headspace to be the person you needed me to be at that time. Give me one more. I could lose myself in you. So this is probably what scared this person the most. You know, because I was actually just talking to someone about that today. When we were discussing what it's like to have a physical relationship with your twin. And I know some of you haven't even met your person physically yet. It's all been through social media or online or an energetic way you're kind of bringing your masculine in. But I was just saying that when you're with your person, it's very hard. It's like two magnets constantly wanting to be together, stuck together. You can lose time very, very quickly. 2-3 days can pass and you don't even realise you've spent 2 or 3 times just being with each other, and that is how intense it gets. And the hardest part is trying to keep your own individuality once you're together. And I just feel that's what scared this person, because it was so intense. They felt so connected to you. They knew all along there was some sort of connection with you, but they were scared of losing themselves in the process. And I just feel that's why this person, they felt in this, just felt they were in too deep, too fast, and they just were not prepared to undertake that kind of emotional commitment with you. I connect with you at night, so this person is definitely connecting with you in dream state, telepathically. They might be waking you up with songs, etc., etc. So I'll pull an oracle card in a moment, but let's get some tarot for an overall energy before I close out. And I'm getting lots of taps on my head tonight, so anyone watching this, you might be getting the same. Dream Charlie. I'm seeing 222, 717, Church Street. Maybe that's someone's address. 717 Church Street. (911), Archangel Michael's number of justice. So Knight of Wands, the first card out. And I'm paying attention to the dog here. I don't usually. Look how devoted that dog looks to that person. They're looking back at them. So devoted, so loyal. This person is just passionate. Remember I said at the start, I'm hopelessly devoted to you. This person, look how devoted that dog is to that person. This person is ready to take some sort of action, some sort of forward movement. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, doesn't necessarily have to be. This person definitely was flighty. So the Knight of Swords, so you could be dealing with a water sign, an air sign, but that's just telling me this person's ready to communicate with you. They're ready to communicate with you now. I feel this person's ready to shout it from the rooftops. There's something, I just feel this person wants to really connect with you again. So the Two of Swords, something that you're not aware of, something that you don't see at this time. But also I feel this person Also, this person, I feel, tried to block a lot of their emotions out. They tried to block a lot, so they didn't. I really feel that this person has blocked a lot of their feelings, have blocked a lot of their emotions out for you for too long. But also I do feel that you don't see this coming, because I just look at that lady, she's holding that arrow of truth there. You know, because this person has got the arrow, the bow and arrow here, carrying that bow and arrow, which represents the Ace of Swords in this deck. And that lady is also holding an arrow, a bow and arrow, but she doesn't see. And it's almost like maybe this person's about to take some sort of shot. I'm going to take my shot. I don't know yet what the outcome will be. I don't know yet what will happen, but I feel like I need to communicate. I need to take my chance here. I need to take aim and just hope I hit the target. So let's see. Give me a bit more energy through here for this. Okay, Ten of Swords. So this person definitely feels like things were done with you in the past. So this person definitely could have thought, that's it, it's over. They'll never want to see me again. She's done with me, he's done with me. So the Page of Cups is here. So this person knows it's taken a lot of courage for them to come back in a very vulnerable way, and almost like eat humble pie. Swallow their pride in some way. I'm hearing swallow their pride. So you could have been dealing with quite a prideful... I don't know what's going on. I literally have an orb just floating right above the table. Hello, but I'm not too sure how I'm supposed to maneuver around you. Let me see. Emperor. An emperor who definitely wants to return in some way. They want to come back, and I feel they're hoping whatever they have to say here, Seven of Cups, will help clear up any confusion from the past. Yeah, because I've put the Seven of Cups underneath the Two of Swords here. So this person is unclear about what's going to happen when they speak their truth to you. But they know they have to clear up something from the past that left you feeling completely oblivious, left you feeling completely unclear and confused about the situation also. I don't know if I would... I have to share what came in, and I'm so sorry if this is a really weird thing to say. But I'm seeing someone putting a hole in a diaphragm. Like, you know, how it's something that you get in America, the diaphragm thing. I'm not too sure how it works. I just saw someone piercing a hole, and I heard putting a hole in the diaphragm. Now, I don't know if someone was with someone who might have did that to get pregnant, or this person was scared that you were trying to do something like that. Maybe they were scared because someone has done that to them in the past. I don't know, and I just have to say it as it comes through. So I hope I've not offended anyone with that, but that's what's coming through. And I have to just, I have to just bring through what comes in to my mind to be brought through. Now, there's someone that left you a keepsake recently. So someone in spirit. Judgment. So something is about to shift here. Something, I just feel, prepare yourself, get ready for some sort of change. Yeah, someone in spirit said they've just left you a keepsake. So this is someone who is when I say recently crossed over, I'm talking about that someone is not transitioned in the last couple of days. You know, that someone who's in the spirit world. So they've transitioned from the human world into the spirit world. So this is definitely, but I feel they've been in the spirit world for a time. Not, I wouldn't say years and years and years and years, but they've been there for a time, and they left you a keepsake. Now I'm seeing, strange thing to talk about, but I'm seeing almost like a little trinket box, like a ring box or something like that being opened. So maybe this was like a little trinket box that played music or you had a little wind up or something, but it was like a little, I'm just seeing like a small trinket box opening. Someone left you a keepsake. The 9 of Cups. So something's about to change here, and it's going to bring in a lot of fulfillment and emotional fulfillment. So tell me tell me a bit more about this person here. Tell me a bit more. Tell me a few personal things about this person. That this person feels like they lucked out when they met you. They might have said that to you. I got really lucky the day I met you, or I met you on that dating site, or I met you in that coffee shop, or whatever this is. I lucked out when I met you. 4 of Wands just came out. And I was telling you, get ready. 2 of Wands is the preparation card. It's a getting ready for something, preparing for something, preparing to take action. And there's 5s on the clock. Someone is preparing here to take action upon this connection. 4 of Pentacles. Someone's getting ready to open up. Someone that's been holding back is getting ready to open up to you. And the Chariot card's here. And I've been pointing this out to loads of people recently because I just noticed it myself. I love how the black and white horse, that dark and feminine, the dark and light, shadow light, and this person's actually standing up. That's how balanced they feel. They're not even sitting on the Chariot. They're ready. They're taking action, but they're balanced. Look how balanced this person is. So someone was waiting until they found stability in their life. Because that person on the Chariot here, they're stable. They're standing strong. And that's why this person hasn't opened up before now. And you got the card of stability in the other deck as well. With that baobab tree or whatever it's called. And I split the deck with the 3 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. So there is some sort of, now you could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, because that's come through a lot, the Knight of Wands and also the King of Swords. So a lot of air and fire coming through, but this is definitely someone who really understands now this connection. They really understand what this connection means. They're taking their guidance, they're listening to their higher self. And I just feel with that 4 of Wands, this person is feeling more stability, feeling more ready to return and take some sort of accountability here for their past actions that could have left you feeling bewildered and confused about what happened, you know, because you just felt it's a mystery. You just felt it's a complete mystery. Yeah, exactly. You're just stuck in limbo. I feel stuck in limbo. And now I think this person's about to clear something up for you. And the Death card, something is definitely transforming. Remember, you get the energy of the masculine that's going through a rebirth. So let me pull a card from this deck. I haven't used this deck for a while, so I'm going to have to give it a little shuffle. Okay. Can I get a message, please, to close out this for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective, please, and thank you. Okay. Which card would you like me to read here for the Divine Feminine and Masculine Twin Flame, Divine Collective? Magpies are trying to choose one too. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm definitely, there's one in here I'm definitely looking at. I'm just trying to hope I get the right one. Okay. Sanctuary, soothe, revive, and rebirth. Amazing. Just as I was talking about, that last card was the Death card, and I said it was all about rebirth. And amazingly, magpies are renowned for their balanced dark and light energy, and also the rebirth. They signify rebirth, so that's amazing. And I love the fact they were talking while I was trying to choose a card there, so they effectively did kind of choose a card. So card number 39, Sanctuary. Okay, let's quickly change into my other glasses, as I like to do, so I can see. Oh my goodness, my throat chakra. I'm definitely wearing the right colour tonight for whoever this is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So come home to your heart temple. Self-devotion is an act of love. So go within your blissful bubble to feel alive and thrive. So it says soothe. I thought it said rebirth. It doesn't. It says return. Now I've put my glasses on. Sorry about that. They're still very much about rebirth. Shelter from the storm as the turbulence will soon pass. Time to wait out and take this opportunity to recalibrate and restore your peace of mind in between repetitive thoughts, incessant worry, and high emotions which dwell in your still centre in a comforting silence. Intuitive clarity and a deep pool of inner knowledge resides within your heart now. Spend time in nature, or let nature come to you. Spend time in nature to harmonise with the natural rhythms of life, and take time out, rest a while, and fill up your precious vessel, and be reassured that you're entering a powerful period of transformation and healing. Mindfulness, meditation, breath work, and similar devoted practices, which will help sustain your natural equilibrium and sacred balance. It's time to return home to your heart to replenish your eternal reservoir within. A deep-rooted sense of belonging connects you to euphoric oneness, balance, quality time for yourself with the company of like-hearted souls to recharge. Take back what is yours by way of free choice and decide what you invest your energy into. You may be purposely detaching from toxic drama and evolving past the triggers that once dragged you in. Be thankful for the life lessons that return to challenge you and your soul's evolution, and devote time to what adds value and enriches your life. Seal the leaks that deplete your precious life force. There are no weak moments, only trials of strength. You have the fortitude and intuitive wisdom to effectively manage your inner and outer worlds with integrity, ease, and grace. Lean on your inner strength during this time. Another more pragmatic meaning for this oracle indicates that you may be undertaking a renovation, a rebuild, or an upgrade of your home. Be comforted knowing that your planning and preparation will pay off, and a happy move may be on the cards for you. So chin up and start packing. A house is not a home unless it is infused with love, laughter, and joy. Creating a blissful, light-filled space nourishes your spirit. Open your doors and invite love to fill your heart and home. Start by creating a special space for yourself. Self-care is a beautiful expression of self-love. Practice self-honouring rituals until they become natural and routine for you. A well-deserved break revives your spirit. The heart chakra, return home to your inborn nature. The life-affirming gemstone emerald calms the spirit and heals your heart. Start each day by imagining an emerald green light infusing your heart and filling your aura with loving energy. Imagine you are breathing in the fresh scent of a temple garden and recite with heartfelt intention as you do. I am home, I am safe, I belong here. I continually rejuvenate. Thank you for my perpetual healing. So relax, recharge your batteries, and rest. So remember, you got the patience card, and I said I really feel this person's been spending a lot of time going within and healing themselves. And I do feel that energy is just confirming that. But I feel this is a message for everyone. you do need to stop. You do need to come back to your heart space, and you do need to take those moments to return home to yourself, your true self, and just taking time out to restore your batteries. And remember we picked up on this person from past life certainly never took stock of their own needs before, but they're taking stock of them now. So if you resonate with your person being a bit of a people pleaser and always doing things for others before themselves, then this is definitely could be a message for you. So God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your physical reunion to come in with your special person very, very soon. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.